Chapter 13, Solutions. Skipped 13.1, can't remember why, but I'm pretty sure I had a good reason. So we're just going to 13.2. So a solution is a homogeneous mixture. It's also an answer to a problem, but we're talking about the homogeneous mixture. Two or more substances. You can have a solution of 2 things, you can have a solution of 50,000 things. Solutions are very common. Most of the liquids and gases that we encounter every day are actually solutions. They are not pure substances. The ocean is a solution. It's got salt and other solids dissolved in water. Much of your body consists of solutions. Your blood plasma, that's the liquid that's around the red blood cells, has several different solids as well as some gases dissolved in it. So solutions are everywhere. You can have solutions between any combination of the physical states. You can have 2 gases. The air we're breathing is an example of that. You can have a gas dissolved in a liquid, something like soda water, carbon dioxide and water. You can have 2 liquids, alcohol and water. You can have a solid in a liquid, seawater, or you can even have mixtures, homogeneous solutions of different solids. And alloys, metal alloys are examples of these. So brass, we all know what brass looks like, right? And you might think that it's an element. I mean, it looks like, like aluminum or steel, carbon, no. Aluminum or tin, something like that. Brass isn't on the periodic table. Brass is a mixture, a homogeneous mixture of different metals. Now, obviously, you can't take a chunk of copper and a chunk of iron and just mash them together. The way you make a solution like that is you have to melt them. And they mix when they're melting, and then when they solidify, they remain mixed, and that's a metal alloy. So the solution has to have 2 parts, otherwise it would be a pure substance. There's the solvent and the solute. So a solution always has 1 solvent, and generally that's the thing that there's most of. So that's the solvent, and the solute is everything else. There could be 1 solute or there could be many. If we have a solid liquid solution, the liquid is generally considered the solvent, even if it's not in greatest amount. The most common solutions are those that have water as their solvent, and these are called aqueous solutions. We've seen that word aqueous before. Aqueous means dissolved in water. So an aqueous solution has something dissolved in water. But other substances are also used to form solutions. So we've seen this before, like dissolves like. We have different solvents because we need them for different sorts of situations. If you have a polar solute, you're going to want to use a polar solvent like water or alcohol. And if you have a nonpolar solute, you're going to need a nonpolar solvent. So here are some common polar solvents: water, acetone, methyl alcohol. Common nonpolar solvents: hexane, diethyl ether, toluene. When you look at these are mostly carbons and hydrogens. Now this one does have an oxygen in it, but it's got a lot of carbon and hydrogen on each side, and it's symmetrical. So this is slightly polar, but just a little tiny bit. So these are nonpolar.